Hi and welcome to Saturday here on the Queen Chat with me, Misty Falls. So this week on the Queen Chat, our topic was chosen by our Miss Thursday of Theatrics, and it was Out and About Part 2. Now, as you can see, I'm not out and about because, as you may have noticed, I haven't been here for the past couple of weeks, but I'm back. I was just having a few weeks of non-drag just because of work, and I couldn't really get time to paint, and also I've done something to my shoulder, which means I couldn't paint my face for a week. So I'm back. This is me back for good. Sounds like fucking Take That song, but this is me back, and because I haven't been in drag that much, I haven't been out and about recently. So I'm going to twist Althea's topic slightly and do perceptions of drag whilst out and about, and going out in drag but not doing a show, if you know what I mean. So just going out in drag for the night with the girls. So perceptions of drag when just generally out and about. I've had personally like a mixed review of it. Around Pride times, you know, out and about, you know, when you're out doing your parades, and it's more not the parade itself, and after the parade it's more like getting from the house to the parade and then getting from the after parade home. I think it's more people shocked in seeing kind of like a 5'7" to 6'3" man dressed as a woman walking through a city centre with either a lot of clothes and a lot of accessories and, you know, the big pieces, or not that many clothes, aka, as we call it, Carmen Carrera style. Some people are shocked to see it. Some people, like, I have had people, just random people, I don't know them, I've never met them before, come up and take photos. Even last year, when I say we, I mean me and Alexi were doing a shop opening in Derry, Cupid's Corner, check them out on Facebook. And we walked from the shop down to the taxi depot to get a taxi home. And while we were walking home in like the main square in Derry, Guildhall Square, there was like a market going on. Two drag queens on a Saturday in the middle of Derry, just dandering casually through it, you know. Sorry, itchy wig. Just casually dandering through it. We ended up being in the paper. I think it was the Derry Journal we ended up being in, just because, you know, it was something different. And like there was many different acts there, like the circus acts, like the clowns and the, I really shouldn't say that in the one sentence, but like there's clowns and there was the trapeze artists and the men on stilts, and I think in the picture actually behind us there is two men on stilts as well. So yeah, it's kind of been a mixed reaction to the like everyday drag, do you know what I mean? Which I think is completely different to like a night out in drag with the girls, which me and a couple of my Belfast Queen friends would do, you know, a couple of times a year, just if we haven't seen each other in a while. Like the most recent one that we done was just before Christmas, and we all went out. It was because there was a competition on as well, that we all went out, but it was like pretty much a night out with girls, and Alexia came out of the convent, so it was a great night. And to me, I don't mind going out in drag when not doing a show and not Pride, do you know what I mean? I don't mind getting dressed up for a night out with the girls because it's something different, do you know what I mean? And especially in an LGBT venue, you know, I don't mind getting dressed up in drag every once in a while and just going out and letting the hair down, and, you know, not having to. Sometimes actually it's more enjoyable getting all dragged up knowing that you're going out for a night out, rather than, you know, you have to go and put your face on, get to the venue, do the show, changes during the show, sweat, reapply makeup. You know, sometimes it's just nice to go out in drag, looking fierce, looking fabulous, bit of cheetah print, you know, and just have a good night out, do you know what I mean? Because I still find that the appreciation for drag as an art form is still there, no matter if you're doing a show or if you're just going out in drag. And I think it's also a great way to promote yourself as a drag queen, is not only by doing shows, but by going out and just having fun, because you do meet, like, I've met a lot of great people from doing shows, like, you know, mingling with crowds after, but also by just going out and random nights out and getting chatting to people. Like, some of my good friends now are people that I have met by literally being out one night in drag, and you get talking, and, you know, sometimes it's easier as well as a drag queen to talk to people. I don't know if people see it as some sort of like symbol of the gay community, but some people find it easier to talk to a drag queen than they do to other people. So, and sometimes when you're out smoking, you're having a wee smoke by yourself, do you know what I mean? It's always good to have a wee chat with someone, do you know what I mean? So yeah, that is my perception of drag whilst out and about, because as you can see, I am currently in my onesie, my absolutely face onesie. Look at my onesie. Ooh, look at my onesie in my boots. Because I haven't been out and about. So this is me now, back on the channel, ready to rock and roll. I've worked out how to do it with work, and I have worked out how to not mess up my shoulder again, so I can still paint, even though for some reason while I was not doing drag for 3 weeks, I've forgotten how to do eyebrows. But sure, we all learn. So until next week, this has been me, Misty Falls, every Saturday here on the Queen Chat.